so bored.
Me too. I wish there was something fun we could do.
I wish. What can we do?
I have no idea.
Excuse me, did you say something fun?
Yeah?
Well, I have something that's really fun. Hey, look. We're going to learn about some science today, everyone. Music. Break it down. Break it down. 1, 2, good. Yo, kids, you want to check this out? Let's learn what science is all about. Today we'll learn about genetics. It's fun. And then you'll be a genetics pro when we're done. So this man named Mendel discovered traits. Traits get passed down when parents mate. They contain alleles, variations of a gene, that separate during meiosis, and anaphase 1 is where they're seen. So the alleles are great, you know. They give people characteristics that sometimes physically show. So blue eyes, brown eyes, freckles too, are all alleles that could be expressed on you. But remember, kids, that science behind the alleles is fair. Thanks to Mendel, we can look at alleles passed to offspring with a Punnett square. If a parent is homozygous dominant, that's cool, and their traits are powerful. In fact, they rule. Only when crossed with a homozygous recessive trait. Fool. So stop. Break it down. Punnett square time.
Hello, class. Today we're going to learn about Punnett squares. Let's just take a normal monohybrid cross of a homozygous dominant parent and a homozygous recessive parent. So let's just do a normal Mendelian cross. As you see, this is heterozygous. This is also heterozygous. And the last two are also heterozygous individuals.
Okay, kids, you understand this concept. Mendel would be proud. Now say this line with me loud and proud. Alleles are special variations found on homologous chromosomes of same loci. That was painful. Now take a side. Okay, continue. Break it down. Punnett square time.
And we're back today, children. We're going to do another monohybrid cross. But as you can see, we are doing two heterozygous individuals. Let's do a cross, shall we? Now, as you can see, there is a 75% chance that the dominant allele will come out. And you can see that there is a 25% chance that the recessive allele will take effect. Now, what does this mean? Let's talk about genotypes and phenotypes. It shows that there are 3 different genotypes here. But what are the phenotypes? The phenotype is 3 to 1, meaning the dominant phenotype will come out 3 times and the recessive phenotype will come out 1 time. Great.
Okay, that's great. So I think you understand what's going on. Any questions, guys?
We get it!
Yeah.
All right.
But how can we actually put this into play? Let's take it to the streets. So, today we're going to find out how we can actually take genetics and put it into play. Let's interview someone and find out the genetics behind their family. Hi, I'm doing an experiment. Nice to meet you. We're just curious to know, do you happen to have widow's peak?
Widow's peak? Yes I do. I have a widow's peak.
By golly, you do have widow's peak.
Yes, I do.
Well, actually, what we're going to try to figure out is the genetics behind it. What the genes are, and what the alleles are. Do your parents have widow's peak?
Let me think. My dad has a widow's peak. And come to think of it, my mom has a widow's peak too.
Wow, you know what? Let's draw Punnett square.
Okay. Punnett square.
Yes. Well, since widow's peak is dominant, and you have it as well, do any of your brothers and sisters have it?
Yes, they do.
So all of your brothers and sisters have it?
Yes, we all have widow's peaks.
Wow, so that means that it is a dominant allele. So your parents can either both be dominant, and when you cross it, you will all have the same chance of having widow's peak. Or your parents could be heterozygous. Now, since none of your brothers and sisters don't have widow's peak, we're going to say most likely that you have these alleles. But it could be this one because each individual child has the same percentage chance.
That's pretty interesting.
It is. Let's take another look, shall we? Excuse me, miss. Could we interview you for an experiment, please?
Sure.
Do you happen to have widow's peak? No? Do your parents have a widow's peak? My father does not have a widow's peak, and my mother does have a widow's peak. Your mother does. It's very interesting. Let's go to the Punnett Square. Now, since she is recessive, she does not have widow's peak. We're going to say that she is AA, lowercase. Now, we have to try to figure out what her parents are. Since her father does have it, and her mother does not, that means that her mother must be recessive. And in order for her to be recessive, her father must be heterozygous. Otherwise, she wouldn't have the recessive trait. So let's do another cross. That means that our subject had a 50% chance of being recessive for the trait. That's why she does not have widow's peak.
You know what? I'm proud of you. That takes some real knowledge to come up with an experiment. I think you guys should take it one step further. Let's draw some other Punnett squares. So what is your experiment?
Got earlobes, whether they're attached or unattached.
All right.
Let's ask somebody.
Hi.
Hi, are your earlobes attached or not attached?
They're actually attached.
Are your parents?
Both of my parents actually have free earlobes.
Really? So let's go to the Punnett Square.
Okay, let's do that.
And so you have attached, which is recessive, correct?
Indeed.
So let's just do a little e. So that would be you.
Yes.
And your parents are free earlobes. So most likely, since it's a dominant, both of them have both of them have one dominant gene, the big E. So therefore, in order to get recessive, they also need to be recessive genes. Which give you a 25% chance of having attached earlobes.
Wow, I never looked at it that way.
Yeah. Therefore, if you had any siblings, which do you?
I actually do.
And what are theirs?
2 of them are recessive and 1 of them's dominant.
Really? Wow. So that means that of all of them, you're
We're mostly recessive.
the minority of
We are
what
the
you would
minority.
expect.
It's madness.
Yeah. Another type would be if they were.
Well, are your earlobes? Well, yours are free.
Mine are free, yes.
And how are your parents?
One is free and one is attached.
Oh, okay. So maybe let's just do one for that.
All right, let's maybe we should get another square.
Let's get another square going.
Yeah, because we use that one. So, my mother's earlobes are attached, so there's a little E. And my father is free, so therefore he has 2 choices. It could either be dominant, EE, which would result in all the offspring having free earlobes, or it could be heterozygous, which if we do the Punnett square, results in a 50% chance of having free earlobes or a 50% chance of having attached earlobes.
Wow. Wow, we really learned a lot today. And we have a lot of people to thank. Our teacher who taught us so much. Let's give her a hand.
Thank you. Thank you. I just want you to broaden your horizons and step out of the box. or the square. Get it? Punnett square. Anyway, I hope you had fun today. And remember, genetics is a pretty interesting subject. I think you should really look into it. Good job, guys.
Yay, we learned!
Yeah.